Hi friends, this is Sanket here, back again with another video. So in the last video I told you about how I traveled to Moscow and then cleared the passport control there. So after clearing the passport control, the next journey was to go to my hostel. So I had actually googled and checked like how I would need to reach hostel from the airport. So there were like two ways to go there. One was to catch the airport express and then catch another metro from airport express to the hostel, and the second way was there was a bus that would take you to a metro station, and from the bus you could get down and then catch a metro to your to the metro where you need to go to the hostel. So I thought of taking the second way, so because that was the cheapest one. So I actually got off the airport and I just started searching for the bus stop which would take me to a metro station which is near to the airport. So I had actually checked it online and I checked where I could find the bus stop. So it took me like around 10 to 15 minutes to get to the bus stop. After getting to the bus stop, I couldn't see anyone who could guide me like which bus to take me to the metro, because as I saw the numbers were in English, but the name of the stations or the bus stand name was in Russian, so I couldn't understand it. So after waiting for around 10-15 minutes, there was a guy who came and he was also waiting for the bus. So I asked him I need to get to a metro station where I can go to my hostel. So he told me that yeah, you could catch a bus here. So somewhere around, I had just seen Moscow airport, Moscow city center was in the opposite direction, and I thought I was standing in the next direction. So I was a bit confused actually. So he told me there was a bus that was coming just to get in it. Even he got into it. So I thought it would be as similar to Mumbai or Delhi, you could get into the bus and get a ticket to the destination where you're going inside the bus. But it isn't like that in Russia. You need to have a card which you can swipe at the bus and in the bus, and then you would be allowed to enter the bus. So I just got in with other passengers. So even the person who was guiding me, his name was Vladimir, and Vladimir told me you can just get in with me. So I just got into the bus, and Vladimir later on told me you can just sit next to me, and then I just sat next to him. So but I was a bit doubtful whether the bus was taking me in the right direction or not. So as I told you, I had seen a signboard where it showed and it was written in English the Moscow city center is towards the other side. So I was a bit worried then because I just thought it would go somewhere else, and then again I would have to instead of doing a cheap journey, I would have to pay more for a taxi or something like that. So Vladimir told me this will take you to a Salario metro station. So this wasn't mentioned in the Google site where I had checked there is a Salario metro station. So he helped me reach there. Even he guided me getting into the metro, and the metro ticket is around 50 rubles. So that is around 50 to 53 Indian rupees. So I just took a ticket, and then I just got into the metro. Even Vladimir was with me, and then Vladimir told me this is the same route where you need to go. So I remember that it was the red line metro line which takes you to the center of the Moscow city. So I got into the metro, and I actually was taking the ride with him, and he told me you can just get down at Imino Lenina metro station. So I got down there, and at the Imino Lenina metro station there is also a tourist help center. There they gave this maps. So I have this maps from Moscow which you could see here. I will be like showing you this map. So this is kind of a city map of Moscow. So this will take you through all the sites and what you are interested to see here. So this is the map which I got, and it's a free map that you will get it at the tourist center. And at the tourist center, I just asked them like, this is my hostel, hostel its name is, and I have to go there. So they just told me like it's like around 2 minutes walk from here. So they just directed me, and I like went through their direction, and I was at the hostel gate. So here there is also in this map a Moscow metro map, which you can see that it will be a useful thing, like if you are going to use metros. So you can just check out this, and you can follow. It's the same like city railway map that we would have in your own city, like Delhi or even in Mumbai. So this was how I reached my hostel. So one more thing, like in Russia, most of the buildings which are close to the city center, they have like kind of a code to get into it. So make sure when you book a hostel or a hotel, you have that code with you, because then if you don't have a phone to call them, it is a little bit difficult to get in, because they have the code to get into the building, and even to get into a room you need to have a code or a card to get inside. So this was my journey to get into the hostel from Russian airport, like Nukovo airport, where I got down, and then I got into the hostel near the center. So hopefully you like the video. So please do like and subscribe to my channel, so I can share more stories about my journey in the next video.